All right, MrSotko here, and welcome to AKIBA'S TRIP demo. I found this on Steam. It just came out, I think, today, and I don't believe I traditionally have ever played a game like this, sort of the Japanese-oriented narrative type games. But I just wanted to show you guys this game a little bit and just play it for 15 minutes or so, and just show you a little bit. And we'll show you the whole demo, and that way you can play the whole demo if you'd like. First and foremost, we'll check out the options. But I would like to say first, before the options, that the controls are really, really awkward. It's meant to be played on a controller. And when you first start up the game, you get the options of graphics and things like that you can adjust slightly. You can adjust the resolution and anti-aliasing and things like that. And you got to make sure that you select full screen, or your game won't be playing in full screen. So there's a few things, and then they show you all of the controls in that screen as well when you go to start the game, and they're kind of confusing. There's a whole bunch of them. So I did play this game for just a few minutes, just to learn the controls a little bit. Otherwise, you guys would have seen me struggling with the controls for about 10 minutes. So in order to learn this. So I played the game for a few minutes, and then I looked at the controls again. But now I'm here recording it, and let's get into it. So the options in the game are not too many. You got for the display, and for the sound, and camera configuration. So nothing really too interesting in terms of graphics. So we're going to start the game, and just see what this game's like. Let's see. Well, I'm going to just put it on casual. I think easy is probably really easy, but I'll just put it on casual. And this is where you make a character, apparently. And so I'm just gonna be MrSotko. And just use the W and S controls to go up and down. Enter is pretty much your select button. So I'm going to hit enter here. So I guess this is just talking about the town that we're currently in, that we'll be playing in, I suppose. Again, I've never really played a Japanese like narrative type style game. Not even sure what you really consider this so much, and that just shows you how much I haven't played these types of games. But it looked kind of interesting, and the fighting is pretty cool. Again, I've only played it for a few minutes, so I really haven't seen any of the real core of the game. Okay, so I think that's the last of the message. I'm just going to hit enter, skip it a little bit here. And we'll skip into the storyline. So I'll move through this a little quickly, but if you really need to go back and read something, you can just hit pause.
Well. Seems you've finally come around. I believe congratulations are in order. You've officially passed the compatibility exam and are now ready to begin your life anew as a Synthister.
What that is, I have no idea. Apparently my character doesn't either.
Now, try to stay calm. You did sign the contract, didn't you? Let's have a look at it, shall we? pertaining to the experiments and business affairs of the organization, the signee, that's you, does hereby agree to faithfully and willfully cooperate and participate in all assigned activities without objection. As compensation, the organization agrees to remit rare and valuable character goods, figurines, and books per the signee's wishes. Really, they're rather shady terms. It's a wonder you'd ever endorse such a document.
Whatever, just give me my figurines.
Well now, aren't we feisty? A healthy attitude, though, for what lies ahead. Either way, fortune has smiled upon you today, as you are the only one for whom this experiment succeeded.
And just to let you know one more time, to make it clear, the game is really best played on a controller. All those options down at the bottom, like B and A, those don't correspond to the keyboard at all. So just hit enter to continue the conversations.
You, more than any other, overflow with desire. Your attachment to physical objects is stronger than I've ever seen before. The others simply couldn't measure up. They were failures and were thus asked to leave. There to exist as the hunted, you see. No need to look so concerned. Perhaps I should tell you a bit more about the Synthisters. Synthisters are chosen beings. Superhumans who exceed ordinary humans in terms of motor reflexes and raw strength alike. To fulfill their own desires, they exert a truly unfathomable power. One could even say their potential is downright infinite. There is a catch, however. They have a certain weakness to the light of the sun. It's their Achilles heel. You could almost think of them as man-made vampires, though without the unfortunate thirst for blood, of course. Everyone else in the room has undergone this same metamorphosis into a chosen being. They are the same as you.
Just give me the figurines.
You came for a job, no? Well, that's all I want from you. I need some part-time help, and you newly born Synthisters are just the ones to provide it. Oh, it's nothing like what you're thinking, I'm sure. It's a simple job. Something anyone can do, really. You're to attack the people wandering the streets of Akiba and absorb their life energy. Don't worry, it won't kill them. I simply wish to borrow that which gives them the will to carry on from day to day. Simply drain their life energy and bring it back to us, and your job will be complete. And of course, you will be handsomely rewarded for your efforts. As much as you'd like will be yours for the taking. You're as foolish as you look, it would seem. A pity, really. Well, the choice is yours. Just know this. Defective goods must be destroyed.
Okay. So, pretty weird concept so far.
Mr. Xenia, we have a situation.
But the voice acting is pretty good.
I don't like the sound of that. What's wrong?
There's an intruder in the building right now.
An intruder? What happened to the guards?
Okay.
Can you move?
Just pink hair in the game and purple hair now. Interesting.
Follow me. We're getting out of here.
Subdue the intruder! Now!
Yes, my master.
Okay, to enter combat mode, you have to press Q, I think. Indeed, there it goes. And you can use, like left click and right click on the mouse to attack. And then you have to block here, which is E. You just hold an E and okay, so you have to like walk backward, like hit back and attack at the same time, or something there. It's just a little awkward just because the controls are so hard on a keyboard.
Damn. How dare you, like us? Do you truly expect me to let you escape so easily?
You shielded me? Are you all right?
Men, surround them. Whatever you do, don't let them escape.
Yes, my master.
I'm going for it. Stay close behind me. I think we lost them.
All right, apparently.
Are you all right? Can you still walk? You're injured. This is from when you shielded me, isn't it? You still seem to be in full control, but it won't be long. Until that's not the case. Very well, if I have no choice. I'm going to share some of my blood with you.
Oh.
This will most likely save you, but it may bring you even greater suffering in the days to come. If you think you're willing to take that chance, then please, drink my blood. You can't speak, can you? I won't waste any more time explaining then. This blood will lead you down a difficult road, I fear. But in the end, your fate is your own to shape. I, Shizuku Tokikaze, do hereby decree that this man, whose blood will soon resonate with my own, be welcomed among us.
Kind of like a pseudo-vampire storyline so far.
It seems to have taken. And thankfully, your wounds are now healed. My name is Shizuku Tokikaze. What is yours?
Mr.
It's nice to
Sotko.
meet you. I'm sure you've heard the rumors, haven't you? That monsters have been attacking people on the streets of this town. I am a hunter. It is my duty to slay these monsters, these Synthisters. Typically, those who are transformed into Synthisters lose all sense of reason. They blindly, violently pursue all that they desire. Fortunately, you managed to avoid being swallowed up by your own material lust. As far as I can determine, you still seem to be fully capable of rational thought. Though I suppose that's because of the blood contract. You're something more than a Synthister now. No, never mind. Your wounds may have healed, but you're still weak, and you're still extremely vulnerable to sunlight. During
Sounds
the
like a
daytime,
vampire to me.
You need to take care not to expose any of your skin below the neck. Otherwise, your body may dissolve. In a sense, yes. You share their aversion to the sun at least. Though crosses and garlic won't ward you off. It may take some time for your body to heal. I'd suggest we rest here for the night. I don't think they'll find us here anytime soon. Try your best to relax. You should be able to move again come morning.
So I haven't been talking a lot, and I apologize for that, but the game has been talking for me. I don't really want to be talking over it as much as possible. And I think I'm going to speed it up just a little bit. So if you actually want to see all of the storyline, just go ahead and download the demo. Check it out for yourself. But if you just want to view the gameplay, I think I'm going to move it along just a little bit.
Are you up? I'm sorry to ask this first thing in the morning. We won't accomplish anything by wandering aimlessly through the streets after all.
But I will at least let all the text come onto the screen so that you can at least see that or pause it if you need to slow it down a little bit.
I'd prefer someplace quiet where we can regroup. But anywhere is fine as long as it's Akiba Freedom Fighters. All right then. Will you
So I'll play for just a few more minutes when I can see some gameplay at the very least. And the game requires, they say that you should have a GTX 760 as a recommended. As a recommended card. But, whatever. I kind of got distracted when I was talking there for a second. But, okay. I wonder if you can go in places like this. No, guess not. So I guess you can run around the city, and there's probably a lot of stuff to do. And I'm supposed to get to a certain spot, but I think... Oh, let's see what's happening now. I guess maybe I made it.
How are you feeling? Good. I'm glad to hear it. Don't forget what I told you yesterday. Keep a close eye on your clothing. I doubt the men who attacked us yesterday will give up quite so easily. That's right. And if they find you, they're going to attack on sight. Of course, there are bound to be those who will.
It's her! We found her! That filthy failure's with her.
They're the same as us. Poor souls with a fatal weakness to sunlight.
Well, they're wearing t-shirts, so...
My mission is to fight
Don't
them
know.
until they're subdued. You
It's
should
pretty
be able
sunny
to feel
out.
it too by now. Come, join me in this battle.
Alright, so we'll get to the good stuff now. And like I said, I don't have a controller, so I probably can't do like as cool of combos as I'd like. Because I don't have all the controls memorized, and there's a lot of them. Oh, oops. Oh, I'm not in a defensive stance there, or fighting stance. So I have no idea how to, like, strip clothes. So I don't know how to get up. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I just, like, I'm pressing, like, every button on the keyboard. The keyboard is, very, very confusing for this game. Oh, I have to hold it. Let's try it. Oh, okay, there you go. You just have to hold it. It's kind of hard. He's got no underwear on. Or he's got no pants on, rather. Alright, so if you hold in the right click, you typically go for their pants. But apparently, I'm about to die. She's not helping me very much. I can't get those shirts. I don't know how to do it. Getting pretty low now. Doesn't really want to take it. I don't think I can die, actually, at this point. I'm not really sure how to grab their shirts. Like, it won't seem to let me. But, we just have to beat on them more or something. I don't know. There we go. Oh, that guy died. There we go.
We won.
Well, I'm going to leave the rest of the demo up to you guys. I'm just going to stop right here. And I really don't know how long the demo is, but I just wanted to show some of the gameplay, some of the fighting. But I really hope you guys enjoyed the demo. And again, it's on Steam. It's about 1.5 gigabytes to download, so not that bad. But again, hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time.